Welcome to the next topic in our Global Pension Reform theme series. Today's topic is longevity risk. One of the most serious issues confronting governments and individuals in the world today in the area of retirement income is longevity risk. Longevity risk is the risk that actual lifespans of individuals or whole populations will exceed projections and have grave financial impact on the budgets of governments and individuals alike. Historically, longevity projections have underestimated actual lifespans by approximately 3 years. The IMF in April 2012 produced a study which showed that if underestimation continues at the historical rate of 3 years, future financial costs of aging would increase by 50% over current projections. The financial impact of this on governments and individuals would be measured in the tens of trillions of US dollars. UN population projections already expect that life expectancy will increase by 2 years over the next 40. If this is not already accounted for in retirement funding projections, which is almost certainly the case, it would seem that these increased costs of retirement are already baked in. There are two components to the increase in life expectancy over the last 100 years. The decrease in infant mortality has had a major positive impact on life expectancy. Life expectancy at birth has risen from less than 40 years a few hundred years ago in Europe to 80 years in those countries today. Of more immediate importance has been the increase in life expectancy of the elderly. In 1910, an individual aged 60 could expect to live 15 more years. By 2010, that individual could expect to live 24 more years. This is expected to further improve. In fact, a person who has reached age 65 today has a 1 in 4 chance of living longer than 100 years. A common measure of the financial impact of aging is the old age dependency ratio. This is the ratio of the population age 65 and older to the population 15 to 64. That is, retirees to working age population. In the next 40 years, dependency ratios are expected to increase from 24 to 48% in advanced economies and from 13 to 33% in emerging economies. That is, 1 retiree to 2 workers. So what is to be done? First, governments and individuals should explicitly acknowledge and actively plan for the fact that longevity risk exists and that it will have a major financial impact on the funding of old age Social Security schemes, as well as a major negative impact on individual savings levels. To mitigate this risk will require sharing of the burden amongst the various players. Governments need to provide increased funding. Mandated retirement ages could increase in step with longevity increases. Individuals could also choose to delay retirement if their health allows. Societies will need to accommodate these older workers. Better information and more robust financial education programs are needed to educate the public about this issue. Benefits could be reduced or tiered in some way. Increased contribution levels could be mandated or encouraged through tax-advantaged savings programs. And finally, longevity risk could be mitigated by transferring the risk to those who are better able to handle it. This could take the form of mandating annuitization of retirement benefits through insurance companies, which presumably could deal with the actuarial realities. The most important thing is that governments, individuals, and pension providers must acknowledge the existence of and take steps to mitigate the impact of increased life expectancies of individuals throughout the world. Thank you for watching. KMH Global Consulting will be adding to the Global Pension Reform theme series on a regular basis. Topics such as annuitization of benefits, individual contribution levels, participant education, and the like will be added to that library. As always, your comments and suggestions are welcomed at the location mentioned on the bottom of the screen. Thank you for watching.